This definitive list reveals how China replaced America as the desert's dominant air power, featuring a secret jet-powered assassin that strikes without warning. Wing Loong series, the heavyweights. Wing Loong I, the desert pioneer. Egypt and UAE imported this battle-proven workhorse to provide a cheap way to perform relentless 24-hour surveillance and precision strikes against insurgents. Wing Loong II, the composite hunter. Egypt bought this upgraded variant specifically for its lightweight composite body, allowing it to fly higher and carry 10 lethal weapons through desert heat. Wing Loong II, the Arab backbone. Saudi Arabia and UAE imported hundreds of these devastating heavy hitters to act as primary hunter-killers in high-intensity wars across Yemen and Libya. Wing Loong X, the silent ghost. UAE showed interest in this jet-powered nightmare to jam enemy radars and capture intelligence during high-risk electronic warfare missions at extreme speeds. Wing Loong III, the Sky Mothership. Exported for intercontinental reach, this massive giant carries air-to-air missiles to shoot down enemies' drones while staying over the battlefield for days. Kaihong CH Rainbow Series. CH-3, the Delta Defender. Iraq and Jordan imported this unique Delta Wing drone as a low-cost, entry-level attacker to provide tactical support and border patrol for small budgets. CH-4A, the High-Altitude Eye. Algeria and Iraq utilized this pure reconnaissance specialist to find hidden terrorist hideouts from the deep sky using high-definition video for 30 hours. CH-4B, the ISIS Nightmare. Iraq imported this legendary killer when Western deals failed, using it to perform 260 surgical strikes with a perfect success rate against militants. CH-5, the Strategic Titan. Saudi Arabia secured a local production deal for this 60-hour endurance monster to achieve strategic autonomy while protecting vast borders with 16 missiles. CH-9, the Coastal Guardian. Exported to counter high-end naval threats, this tough machine carries heavy anti-ship missiles to monitor and protect critical traffic in the Red Sea. If you're enjoying the video so far, please hit that subscribe button. It really motivates me to keep creating more content like this for you. Tactical and Specialized Jet Drones. ASN-209, the Sinai Scout. This machine represents a critical turning point for Egypt's domestic defense industry, serving as a successful technology transfer project from China. Locally assembled and rebranded as the Yashin, it was imported to solve the lethal requirement of 24-hour persistent surveillance over the sensitive Suez Canal and the rugged Sinai Peninsula. Unlike heavy strike drones, the ASN-209 acts as a dedicated tactical workhorse, feeding high-definition, real-time data directly to frontline artillery units. Its ability to stay airborne for over 10 hours allows commanders to maintain a constant eye on insurgent movements, making it a nightmare for smugglers and militants hiding in the desert. It is the surgical tool that ensures Egyptian ground forces can strike with mathematical precision, effectively neutralizing threats before they can reach the urban centers. WJ-600, the Flying Missile. Iraq utilized this rare, jet-powered scout to overcome the sluggish speeds of traditional propeller-driven aircraft, creating a high-speed intelligence asset. Looking more like a cruise missile than a traditional drone, the WJ-600 was imported to hit high-value, time-sensitive targets with devastating lightning speed. In the vast Iraqi deserts, where targets often disappear within minutes, this jet-powered beast closes the gap instantly, providing a lethal edge during rapid maneuvers. It is designed for high-threat environments where traditional drones would be intercepted. It enters, records, and strikes enemies' positions with such ferocity that the enemy has no time to seek cover. By combining the speed of a fighter jet with the stealth of a drone, it has become a precision tool for surgical strikes against mobile command centers and fast-moving convoys. TB-001, the three-engined Scorpion. Saudi Arabia imported this twin-tailed monster to dominate the deep deserts and treacherous maritime boundaries of the Red Sea. Known as the twin-tailed Scorpion, it is the only large-scale drone in the region featuring a unique three-engine configuration, providing an unparalleled layer of safety and reliability. This triple-engine design allows it to carry massive, heavy-duty payloads that would ground other platforms, making it a relentless long-range hunter. It was acquired to perform deep penetration missions where engine failure is not an option, ensuring it can return home even after suffering damage. Whether it is carrying heavy anti-ship missiles over the ocean or precision bombs over the desert, the Scorpion acts as a high-altitude guardian, providing a persistent and lethal presence that can loiter for over 35 hours without breaking a sweat. Suicide drones, Kamikaze. FH-901, the tube-launched assassin. China's answer to the Western Switchblade was exported to Middle Eastern special forces to revolutionize the way small units conduct urban warfare. This portable suicide drone is carried in a lightweight tube, allowing soldiers to deploy lethal air support from the palm of their hands without needing a runway or large ground crews. Once launched, it orbits the battlefield like a silent ghost, searching for snipers, hidden nests, or light-armored vehicles with its advanced thermal sensors. When a target is identified, it enters a high-speed terminal dive, crashing into the enemies with the precision of a scalpel. It was imported to provide immediate organic air support to infantry units caught in intense close-quarter combat, effectively turning every soldier into a long-range precision bomber capable of ending a fight before it even begins. ASN-301, the radar killer. Saudi Arabia utilized this kamikaze specialist to solve the lethal problem of enemies' air defense networks that threaten traditional manned aircraft. Based on a proven anti-radiation design, this drone's sole purpose is to hunt and destroy active radar sites by homing in on their electronic emissions with relentless accuracy. It stays in the air for hours, loitering silently and waiting for the enemy to turn on their sensors. The moment a signal is detected, the ASN-301 transforms into a high-speed projectile that obliterates the radar dish on impact. It was imported to act as a surgical blindfold, stripping the enemies of their ability to see incoming strikes. By neutralizing air defenses from the inside out, it clears a safe path for follow-up aerial bombardments, making it the backbone of any modern suppression of enemy air defenses mission. CH-901, the silent kamikaze. Exported as a low-cost, high-precision tool for localized skirmishes, this quiet drone offers tactical commanders a way to strike without causing massive collateral damage. It is a multi-purpose kamikaze that can scout a target area for 40 minutes, providing critical intelligence before the operator decides to commit to a suicide strike. Saudi and other regional special forces use the CH-901 to hit specific enemy vehicles, command tents, or fuel depots with surgical impact, ensuring the mission is accomplished with minimal noise. Its electric motor makes it nearly impossible to hear or see on radar, allowing it to sneak past traditional defenses. It was imported to bridge the gap between expensive cruise missiles and standard infantry weapons, providing a devastating middle ground solution for high-stakes, low-visibility operations where every shot must count. The 2026 Game Changers. Lanying R6000, the tilt-rotor revolution. UAE placed massive orders for this 6-ton hybrid to completely redefine the logistics of modern warfare in the Middle East. Featuring rotors that tilt 90 degrees, it takes off like a heavy-lift helicopter from a tiny ship deck or a desert outpost, and then transitions into a high-speed airplane for long-distance travel. This machine was imported to eliminate the lethal dependency on traditional runways, which are often the first targets destroyed in a conflict. It is used for rapid logistics, moving heavy ammunition, supplies, or elite commando teams to remote desert locations at twice the speed of a standard helicopter. In the high-stakes environment of 2026, the R6000 serves as a flexible lifeline, ensuring that supply chains remain unbroken even when traditional airbases are under heavy fire or located hundreds of miles away. Archer, the mountain porter. Also known as the Times Flying Phoenix, Oman utilized this heavy-lift cargo giant in early 2026 to solve the nightmare of supplying remote outposts across the jagged Hajar Mountains. This high-tech drone was imported to bridge the gap in emergency logistics, capable of carrying a 100-kilogram payload through thin mountain air where traditional helicopters often struggle with density and fuel. While its primary publicized role is delivering medical supplies to isolated villages, its military utility is a devastating game-changer for border security. It allows Omani forces to keep remote mountain checkpoints fully stocked with food, water, and ammunition without risking a pilot's life in treacherous terrain. By automating the most dangerous supply routes, the Archer ensures that frontline troops are never left vulnerable, providing a persistent logistical shield that operates regardless of the weather or the terrain's difficulty. But while China dominates the desert skies today, a secret global arms race for hypersonic dominance is already heating up. From invisible stealth scouts to autonomous swarms, the machines of tomorrow are being tested in the shadows right now. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and master the definitive catalog of modern warfare, you cannot afford to miss what's coming next. The definitive arsenal is expanding. Smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to join our elite intelligence network. If you found this report valuable, leave a like and comment below. Which Chinese machine do you think is the ultimate game changer? Until next time, stay vigilant.